I didn't even go for an hour. Fuck. I felt longer than 40 minutes, but that's okay. That's alright, it's okay. That's gonna bug me, but that's okay. Alright, we're good. Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Stream Stories, The Path of Destinies. We just got a weird ending. Well, I say a weird ending, but a fucked up ending where we found our old buddy is not only a traitor, but he completely betrayed the shit out of us. And we're gonna try to get one of these endings, because if we do, we'll have the last truth unlocked. But I don't know how the hell we're going to do that.
Like he was getting the hang of this. There was a way through to victory. He could feel it. He just had to keep running the path of Destinies. With that, the book fluttered back to the beginning, and he fell into it. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renata knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis Stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renato. And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
The
island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters. The Iblis Stone. It sounded ominous. It sounded powerful. If the Emperor was searching for it, it must be dangerous. And so, Renato went ostrich hunting.
This is a pathway I haven't taken, like, yet. Like, at all. So I have no idea where this is gonna end up. Like, whatsoever. This could easily end up blowing up in my face, but we'll see.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis Stone? Long hidden in the buried temple, another ancient item that was only resurfacing now, drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals.
God, this place is bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
There were a lot of shiny, smooth, curved with leather, buckles, and kind of smelled, you know what? Never mind. Yes, there was also ore and other useful stuff. Let's focus on that, shall we?
Door there. Well, looks like it. Ah! I caught it. I knew one day that this stupid platform was going to be a fighting platform. I just didn't know it was going to be doing this pathway. Oh shit.
Already, the Ravens were already here. Cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late.
I need help. Overall speed of the hook shot. Ooh. The crow's in the fire.
None of them surprisingly unwounded.
Nothing. There's a door and a chest. Let's see what's in the chest. Or I can actually upgrade one of these swords now. But I'm gonna wait.
He hadn't noticed that path before.
Is it a sword or is it a key? Oh. Find the stone. You have been chosen in this critical mission for your ability to follow orders to the letter without question. Do not believe the naysayers. Your scores in the intelligence test is only proof that you are better geared than anyone else to follow orders. Take pride in knowing that I, your emperor, have handpicked you for this mission. Follow instructions to the letter. Always travel in pairs. Do not look at the engravings in the walls, or in the wall. Do not lose the hermetic box. You'll find the stone. Immediately place it in the box and seal the box. If you hear a voice in your head, ignore it. Remember the temple is haunted. Obviously, this is an old temple dedicated to an old evil god. There were blood sacrifices. Of course it would be haunted. Ignore the voice in your head. Remember, ghosts cannot confuse you. When you hear a voice, take the drowsy pill. If you meet another soldier with the stone and it is not in the hermetic box, immediately spray them with drowsy gas. Find the stone, put it in the box, seal the box, and the most important of all, find the stone. Okay.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Shit, that hurt.
There was an inscription, no spitting.
God damn it. I'm so stupid. There's a workbench over there. If I had 200 ore, I would use it, but I don't at the moment. I might. I don't know how much. Let's see what this chest gives me. Energy.
Renato had once invested in a jewel store,
Ooh.
but it lost money because someone kept robbing it. Twist. It was him.
There we go. Now, all I need to do is get more ore, and I'll have all my swords maxed out.
Reynardo was running out of ideas. Zenobia loved him to death. The Sky Ripper destroyed everything. And Lapino was a filthy traitor. Using a stone named for an evil god seemed, unwise. But what else was there?
Not the best option by no means, but it's something better than nothing. Okay.
Hoped his hook didn't break.
Energy on kill. Level 3. Cool. Cool.
Sorry, mustache, thought Reynardo. The Ravens, at least, could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with Tomb Raiders.
Yeah, I thought different swords had like more energy than others. I was gonna be like, wait, what? It's weird. We got a hook shot platforming puzzle thing down here.
Reynardo
That's nice.
hated cannon traps. Also, who reloaded these things anyway? He never figured that part out. It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. Who said that? It was the stone. Eager, thirsty. That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and Reynardo wasn't sure he really wanted to be Emperor. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. What's the core? Said the stone anxiously.
Ooh. God damn. 1 second, everyone. I gotta do something real quick. Okay. So the stone wants me to kill the Emperor's daughter, and I don't know if I can go about doing that. But even if I get this thing, what then? Do I trust the stone and see where that takes me, or do I try to get that Sky Ripper thing? But that didn't go well either, so I'm gonna see where this takes me.
Why was he listening to a talking rock? But the rock had a point. If the stone could truly turn him into a powerful warrior, he could defeat the Emperor with the very weapon the wicked old Toad had sought for himself. To be a hero, you had to sacrifice old friends sometimes, especially when they've become enemies. As he placed the impossibly black crystal in his gauntlet, Bernardo had a sudden vision. Charred fields covered in dead ravens below a black sun. Was it the time of the lost gods before the transcendent emperor? Was it the future? Feed souls, it whispered. Take the power. He could feel the stone's hunger for souls, its thirst for blood.
All right, I get it.
This was going to be interesting.
Interesting, sure, but will this thing fucking turn me evil, though? That's the question, though. Am I gonna turn into the bad guy now because of this stupid stone?
Really like the sound of a sword made in the air.
This fucking game keeps questioning my goddamn morale. I don't really appreciate that. I mean, I do, but now I feel like the asshole. Like, it feels like I'm gonna be the bad guy in this story, when the story decides to wrap up again. And I'm kinda okay with that, but I'm not okay with that.
He wished there were more pylons he could use the hook on. They really needed to construct additional pylons.
Is that a fucking Star Trek reference? I'm done. Oh my!
On Zenobia's island were no match for Bernardo. They screamed as the stones sucked out their souls. And with each death, he felt stronger. Take the power, the stone told him.
I almost fucking went off the damn edge and died.
You couldn't hack this kind of firewall. You had to warm it up to you.
The puns. There's so many puns. Treasure Hunter level 3. Ooh. That's cool. I suppose. I was hoping for fucking ore, like honestly. That's the one thing I need more so than anything else. Because once I have enough, once I have 100 ore again, I can actually upgrade my last sword.
He couldn't do worse with Zenobia than he'd done with the core, could he? If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
Well, thankfully I got a sword for that. And there's a chest here. Physical resistance, level 3.
Say goodnight, Gracie, said Renato, wondering who Gracie was.
Who the hell is Gracie? Is that a reference to... Never mind. I'm pretty sure it's a reference to something, but what, I don't know. Oh, come on. They lined up perfectly. All I had to do was make sure I had the right position. Oh shit.
Zenobia was waiting for Renato. She was alone, confident as always. Fire danced at the tips of her claws.
Are you here to surrender? She seemed as cocksure as he felt.
But she didn't know he had the stone.
And I've missed you too, love.
He chuckled. She spotted the stone and bolted without another word.
And she's gone. And she's gone. Fuck that, she's out.
The road less traveled, thought Renato.
How intriguing.
Is it going to be the same? No, it's going to be the same. The stream kind of technically died on me. I got a critical chance thing now.
Finally, Renato caught up to her. He had never seen her scared before. At school, she'd been the determined, brave one. Now her eyes were wide, frightened. He didn't like seeing her this way.
Kill her.
Whispered the stone.
You cannot win your rebellion without it.
Please. No, said Zenobia. Not that way. Oh, they had been so close once. Could he really feed her soul to his demonic gem? But if he spared her, he would not get the full power of the stone. Oh, how could he be the hero he wanted to be?
Well, I'm just gonna live with my options here.
He slashed Zenobia's throat. Her eyes widened even more. And then the light went out of them. Renato felt amazing. Power was rushing into him like water from a burst dam. Oh, such brilliance, exulted the Iblis stone. Tasty. He felt a bit bad about killing her. He was pretty sure she still loved him. But needs must when the devil drives. Renato returns to the Farfarer and set a course for the Nexus. The Empire had a communication outpost there. He could call the Emperor directly.
It was time to seize the outpost and let the Emperor know what he had done.
Interesting fucked up choices here, but I guess we're just gonna have to go with it and see where it takes us.
The Nexus was beautiful. He'd never realized how beautiful. Everything glowed. The wind was so sweet. The sun so soft. The stones so warm. The black raven feathers. Black feathers. Suddenly, his eyes are filled with them. He's falling through smoke under a dead sun. A voice calls him home. Is this a vision? Whose? Is this the time of the lost gods? Or the future? No matter. What mattered now was pulling his way to the Imperial outpost and challenging the Emperor from there.
Barely landed a claw on him.
Kill all the ravens at the Imperial outpost. Can do. That ain't gonna be a problem. Okay, there's a door here, and I got a sword for it.
Had that door been opened before?
Pretty sure I went here before, but fuck it. There's a chest over here that I can get to.
Coming back to him. He wondered what he'd remember next.
Critical chance, level 2, eh? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Shit.
Up ahead was Lapino. What was he doing here?
Bernardo! Hey, buddy! Hey there, old buddy! Please don't kill me!
Why would I kill you? Asked Bernardo, although he had been thinking about it.
Well, you've become... no, I mean, no disrespect at all here. Kind of evil? Maybe you should, I don't know, go to the mountains to have a think? See if maybe you're sure the stone is not all that healthy a thing to keep?
I suppose you wanted, Bernardo said, and poked Lapino in the chest for emphasis. Oh, had he just killed Lapino? Oh, damn it.
Oops. Fucking oops, I guess. Whatever. That guy was he was a traitor anyway, so don't.
There were stickers all over the platform for really hot lady foxes, with pictures and addresses and everything.
Alright, game. Alright. Just whatever you do, don't yiff the fox. I mean, I guess it's an okay thing for him, but whatever.
Renato rampaged to the Imperial outpost like a water buffalo rampaging. At the last moment, he remembered not to kill the far speaker toad. After all, he wanted a word with the Emperor.
But there was only silence. The Emperor was scared, like little girl.
Well, he would gather the rebel army and slaughter the Imperial fleet. Yes! Applauded the Iblistone. Tremendous. Then the Emperor would have to answer his far speaker, wouldn't he? Who are you? Asked a distant voice that sounded uncomfortably like Zenobia. What have you become? The mountains. Go to the mountains, urged another that sounded a bit like Lapino.
Well, the main character is going absolutely fucking crazy.
Renato called the rebel council to let them know
Time to
gather
fight
their
and win.
forces. Then he killed the far speaker toad. Why? Well, because to make sure his sword was sharp. Oh no, that's awful. So no one else could use it. Yes, that's it. Then he set off for the ruins and the secret rebel base. The ruins were crawling with ravens. Probably looking for the secret base, Renato thought. But then he realized they're probably looking for me. They must be very scared of me. Well, here I am. You are the honest warrior ever, whispered the Iblistone. And he had to agree with it, for once. Who was as good as Renato?
That come in handy in a pinch.
I'm no rookie. It's an interesting trophy name.
When Renato went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous. Stone was the best friend he'd ever had. Really? Who would bury such a treasure in the desert? Soon, he'd go rally the rebellion and usher a new age for the islands of Erda.
Question of the day is, though, is it worth it? Is it really worth it?
You couldn't go sticking jewels in your gauntlet just anywhere. What if you dropped one and broke it? Luckily, there was a bench right here.
Okay, that looks like that's where my destination is. Instead of going over there, I'm actually going to go over here, because there's treasure chests. I almost have enough iron ore to make it. Ooh.
Look down, he thought.
Hold up. I know there's a door there. But first thing first is this iron ore. Fight. Yep.
Hey! Welcome to Earth.
That was you.
Renato told us the corpses. It was something he'd seen in a play once.
Critical chance level 3. Oh no!
Hero wall. Hero sword.
There's a door down there.
Firewall.
Or there's a chest down there.
Fire. Extinguisher.
Is this gonna take me down there? Oh, nope. Shit, there's a chest down there. I'm gonna have to miss out on it too, because I thought that would take me to my damn destination, and I was horribly fucking wrong. But that's okay, there's a chest over here too. Where's this taking me? Oh, it took me down here. Cool. That's awesome, because there's a chest down there. I almost have enough iron. I almost called it iron ore.
Urged the stone. Let me make you an emperor. Come to think of it, Renato thought as he put down another raven, why shouldn't I be emperor? How did anybody get to be emperor anyway? By making war. Not counting the transcendent emperor, obviously, who had banished the lost gods and stopped time. Yes, he should be emperor. He would make a great emperor. Right, Stone?
Stone is making my character completely batshit crazy. Punish, terrorize, humiliate. The masses have been rising their fist, led by a handful of nobles with too much ambition. Is it envy? The power that I seek is something they want for themselves, or are they just criminals who want to steal from us? There is but one punishment for such a crime: death. Make an example of the leaders, execute anyone who dares follow them. Or is it fear that the sacrifices I have been making would extend to them? Is this a war for survival? Show them the true meaning of fear. Strike them fast, strike them hard, make them suffer, burn everything they hold dear. Or is it pride that the meaning of the sacrifices would forever escape their comprehension? They want inclusion. They say in my decisions their arrogance cannot be allowed. Take those who surrender to the salt mine, let their lungs fill with corrosive dust, let them betray one another for scraps of food, let their children watch as they fall into savagery and the rebellion without mercy. Punish, terrorize, humiliate. Emperor Eisengram III, War Manifesto. Huh. Interesting. That's kind of fucked up. Interesting but fucked up. Damn, if I had 10 more iron ore, I'd be set right now. I could upgrade my last sword. Okay, I was going the right way regardless, but I was like, you know, you know what? Let me check around, because you never really know what's actually in here until after the fact. And I don't want to be missing out on items. The only thing I need is ore. Everything else don't even matter now. Oh shit.
Sleep tight, thought Renato.
Oh ho ho ho. Ooh, he almost spotted me. Almost. But almost isn't good enough here. So, yeah. Open that right on up.
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
That could actually went way better than that. That could have went way better than it did, but that's okay. The door over here, before I go over there, because I haven't went into this door, like, at all.
Renato hoped his mother wasn't watching.
A lot of energy here. I don't need energy. I'm like full on energy. Alright, it's giving me health. That's nice. That's exactly what I was hoping the chest would give me, but nope. Or the vases and whatnot, but they not having none of that. Activate this.
Renato strode into the council. Let's do this thing. Let's make me emperor. They looked confused and nervous. Ah, had he mentioned the emperor thing? He meant to bring that up later. I mean, let's go win this rebellion. He waved his sword around encouragingly. They ran. Cowards. He'd stop them. He cut down a few to inspire the others. But soon, there was no one to cut down. Well then, he'd have to attack the fleet alone. More for me, he said. Unless it was the stone that said it. Traitors. Traitors, all of them. They'd run rather than following him, rather than cheering him. What should he do to the cowards? Anything he wanted to. After all, he was a true hero, the best warrior there ever was. No one could stop him now. But first, finish him. The Emperor, that is.
Yep, our good guy's turning complete bad guy. I expected that as much. Fuck. I was honestly expecting that, but hey, it's happening, so there is that.
Where was the rebel fleet? They weren't even trying an assault. They were going to miss a day in history. The downfall of this dynasty.
and a new one to take its place.
Dynasty?
He
Really?
didn't kill all the ravens. He could enslave them, and enslave the toads too. All the animals would worship him as a god, for he had once been a god. They would willingly give him their blood and their souls. And the world would change, would become familiar again.
Yeah. Our good guys turning bad
I
guy.
should follow my nose, thought Renato.
I'm okay with that, but I wasn't really expecting that. Well, I kind of called it, but he's completely turning crazy bad guy. I was like, maybe he'll... Yeah, I don't know. I expected as much, but to actually see it go down like this, I'm just kind of mystified now.
Once you try it, you're hooked.
Once you try it, you're hooked. I'm done. So done.
Renato was glowing with dark power. Already the sun had dimmed. He could do anything, he realized. He could wrap the island safely in smoke again. He was beyond a hero. He was going to become a god again.
Again?
How odd, he thought, that the Iblis Stone had nothing to say about any of this. Well, no matter. Once he killed this petty Toad Emperor, he would bring back the Black Sun.
The stone don't care as long as it's fucking feeding. It doesn't matter what it does or what the user does, as long as it's fucking feeding. It really doesn't care either way what happens.
This thing really needed a roof.
Holy shit, I almost I almost hook shot right into the damn fireball. I like forgot about those damn cannons.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Again. This time, he'd make an end of him. He'd screwed up last time, but he had a good feeling about this time.
Oh.
He found the Emperor and the Council huddling by his ship, plotting. They saw him and cowered before him.
Back to hell, fiend.
Croaked the Emperor desperately.
In the name of the Transcendent Emperor.
Croaked the Speaker. They held some arcane items he didn't recognize. He simply flexed his will and sucked their souls out of their bodies. And Iblis
exulted. It is finished. And the void that had been a mere stone on a sword expanded. It stretched and ripped like a vast womb. And a gaze, black and pitiless as the sun,
Oh shit, I
passed
fucked up,
through
didn't
the
I?
void into the
I
land.
completely fucked up, didn't I?
And so time ended.
Oh, damn it. He lost again. And died. But there was burning Ubar behind him. He still had all his destinies ahead of him. But he'd learned another true thing. The Iblis Stone was evil. It would try to corrupt anyone who used it.
Got all 4 truths unlocked. But now what?
He knew enough now, he thought. All these truths tumbling around each other in his head. There must be a way to puzzle the pieces together. If he used everything he knew, he could discover a new path to destiny. The book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. Faster than before? And he fell.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer.
Pieces of the Sky River had surfaced. Renata knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis Stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. And he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
Why does that one have a key like that?
Renato finally realized that Lapino was a traitor to the cause.
And maybe Renato could use that somehow.
Oh. Oh.
Couldn't quite put his paw on when he'd realized Lapino was working for the Empire. He'd never exactly seen Lapino sending coded messages to the palace, but he was sure. The rabbit had been on too many disastrous missions where he was the only survivor, or where he accidentally missed getting on the boat that went down to the abyss in flames. If Renato could prevent Lapino from getting back to the fleet with all the intelligence he'd probably gathered, it might be worth the trip. How had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times, and Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
Ooh, a workbench. Did he have any jewels he hadn't tried out?
He had.
Those jewels are no. Oh, actually, I need to change out this this treasure hunter jewel for something else. So I don't really need that treasure hunting jewel when I have all my swords maxed out. Well, almost all my swords maxed out. But the thing is, I just need ore. Ore is pretty common to come by, so I don't need to worry about that. And I have all the other material I need to make my other sword better. What magic?
But he'd always felt that the rabbit resented him. Peppino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Was his payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
Ooh. Please give me ore. Is that enough? Almost. I need just a little bit more.
Not quite enough, thought Renato.
Not really. Thankfully, there's this fire door. That's guarantee ore and essence, but I really don't need essence like right now. That's the one thing I don't need any of. God damn it.
Renato.
Health? I mean, I'll take it, but that's not what I want. I was hoping it'd give me ore. I can level up some stuff. Get my countering skills up like better. That'll certainly help me. Oh, that's enough ore. That's more than enough. I need to go back and upgrade this last sword. Streamlight died on me for some reason.
Now it sliced the wings off a fly in the air.
Hanzo would like
That
these.
he would. It's sort of mean, really.
Fucking done with you. I'm done with this game and its references. So done. It's cool, but it's weird. I like it. Odd.
Ravens were landing everywhere from dropships. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, the rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he played Lupino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad rabbit would take off like a rabbit.
Ore. Oh well. I don't need ore no damn more. That's for damn sure. I didn't intend for all that to rhyme either.
Kill the rebel! Caught one raven. Eat the rebel! Caught another. Lupino would betray him. The core was dangerous. And Renato had a fleeting idea that the two ideas went together somehow. And then it was gone again. Ah, damn ideas. They never stuck around when you needed them.
You never knew where the road would take you, thought Renato.
Okay, I saw that before.
Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, there were a few things about him that Renato didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky River was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
But the thing is, this could end badly either way, sort of, but... Because...
Me? A traitor? I'm hurt, said Lapino. Why ever would you say that? We found your code book, said Renato. They hadn't, but he hoped Lapino would blow his cover. You got me, said Lapino. And you know what? I don't regret a thing. It's always about you, isn't it? You're the pretty hero. You get the girl, you get the medal, and what do I get? Rabbit food. I thought you liked rabbit food. Go to hell, said Lapino. And he made a gesture. And 20 ravens came out of nowhere and stabbed Renato to death. He tried something bold and paid the price for it.
God damn it. That's what I get for fucking being smart. Thanks, game. I'm not even mad about that, because honestly, I kind of figured that would happen.
How had they come to this? They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Renato out of prison at least 4 times, and Renato had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
Alright, since I don't need to go material farming, I'm just gonna, you know, go ahead and carry on with the story. Because I don't need to get materials now, damn more.
Resented him. Lapino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Was this payback?
Damn.
Or did the Empire have his little white tail?
Hoping to be fucking health. That takes me nowhere. I mean, I've already been there, but that takes me nowhere of interest. Ah, fuck! There was a chest right there. See, now I know that these chests, they drop health as well.
Ravens were landing everywhere from dropships. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, the rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion, and they'd probably give him a medal. He'd have to be very careful about how he played Lapino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad rabbit could take off like a rabbit. Bloody and exhausted, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, There are a few things about him that Renato didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The Ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Renato wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Renato was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky River was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
So instead of trying to be smart and trying to call him out,
Renato felt like a real hero, brave and smart. He told the rabbit all about the Sky Ripper's God's Eye core.
I'll go get the core while you attack Zenobia.
He told the rabbit.
But wait, I've an even better idea. I'll get the core and you attack Zenobia,
Said the rabbit.
Right, yeah, that is better.
Agreed Renato. Perfect. The traitor would make sure the Emperor got the core. Now Renato just needed the Emperor to use the core. If he could only get something that the Emperor wanted very badly. Zenobia. He could save her and bait the Emperor at the same time.
playing a good old switcheroo. I like that. I like that angle. This should go well. I don't think it's gonna go smoothly, but it should go well for the most part.
Right. Now, all Renato had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards alerting her.
Then, he would rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was, so she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up.
It did sound a little risky. But Renato had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
What was really fun was hooking yourself onto a moving ship.
I don't have no reason to open those doors up no more. Like, I still have to open up these chests and hope to God to have hope they drop health, but I don't have to go in those doors no more because I have like all the gems I could possibly need right now.
Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
I'm done. So done with this game and its puns. only 10 health and energy? Man, alright, whatever. Cool. It's nothing but... Oh, health. Take that. Because I need it. These eyeball things super hurt.
Bet you never saw that coming.
Hey, the rabbit's here.
Renato was halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lapino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught.
They jumped us. I barely got away.
Now, of course.
Oh, they got the core.
Oh, it was all going according to plan, thought Renato. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis Stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait. No. The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her. That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor. And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core. Boom. He was a super genius. This is terrible, Bernardo told the rabbit. If only I had gone for the Iblis stone. But now it's lost in enemy territory. He handed Lapino a map. It gives the bearer so much power. We can only hope the Emperor never finds it. What was that? Said Lapino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears. You go on ahead. I'll check it out. And with that, Lapino hopped off with the map.
Of course. Oh man, so obvious. Oh. I'm just going down here for help, if you're wondering. Because I don't need to open up that chest down here.
Breeze coming through that
help.
door. Had it been closed before?
Nothing but energy? Oh, you troll game. Well, whatever. It's okay. Yeah, I got all my gems level 3, and that seems like the highest level they're gonna be at.
Bernardo slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. She was curled up on her bed. He'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. Did you really think you could capture me? Heard a familiar voice. I just wanted to chat, said Bernardo. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice. Someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods. That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back. That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Bernardo told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred. How he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous, eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in. He could still see those kittens and puppies. Their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. You can't prove that. I've got a witness at the observatory.
I guess that's where we're going. Cool.
He couldn't tell her, not yet, why he was really here. He didn't want her to be anywhere near the fleet when her father blew himself and Lapino up. So he told her about how the Emperor's obscene rituals had raised ancient artifacts out of the land. How he'd followed the appalling trail of the hideous horrors His Majesty had perpetrated for the sake of his own immortality. Any of this ring a bell? He said. He told me it was all lies. You've always known when I was lying. I always hated that about you. said Renato.
The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
That's not dark and fucked up. Completely out of the blue.
He'd once met a pirate captain. He used hooks to get around his ship. Oh, what was his name again?
Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you join in? No! I'd destroy his books and I'd... Oh, God. Okay, you're not completely wrong. They've resurrected one of his victims. Well, look, look, it's not exactly alive, but it can talk. A true witness, she said.
I didn't need to go to this chest, but it does give me energy, so I will take that.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
I'm almost level 20. One more battle and I should be at level 20. I was hoping those crystals would drop health, that or energy, because I need both right now. My energy slowly refills, I just noticed that. That or I'm tripping. Oh no, it does slowly refill. Okay, cool.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had taken special care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared at the carnage.
He didn't want me to hear the witness, did he?
I guess not. What's your plan? She asked.
So, Renato explained his brilliant gambit. Sending Lapino to get the Ibla Stone, become super powerful and corrupted, provoke the Emperor into using the core against him, thus blowing up both of them, and hopefully the fleet too. "Let me visit your council," she said, shaken. "I want to help."
Could he really trust her?
You're questioning him. Should I trust her? As of now, I think I can because she believes in me. Why wouldn't I trust? Well, I don't fucking know. This game's questioning my morale. Do I believe in her or do I not believe in her? Because she should believe in me after all the shit that she's seen. Why would she betray me now? Especially knowing what she knows.
He'd done it. He'd made Zenobia see how evil her father really was. He wished she didn't feel this urge to join in the rebellion. After all, he'd taken care of the Emperor, right? Yeah, but she'd always been conscientious like that. She told him she had to go somewhere first. So Renato gave her the location of the secret base, and they agreed to meet in the ruins. He had a very good feeling about this.
I hope this doesn't blow up in my goddamn face. Because this could easily end horrible. But here's hoping, because you never really know. Fuck me, man.
What had Zenobia gone off to do? What was more important than meeting the rebel council? Had he made a mistake, sending her to the ruins? No. He knew they could trust each other. He could trust her because she never broke her word. And she could trust him because she could see right through him. Well, she'd probably be there well before him. She at least didn't have to fight her way through rainstorms of ravens. He missed her. Not Zenobia. Hypatia, the kid's mother. Renato had never thought he'd date a librarian. He'd always figured himself for the barmaid type. But then, he'd never figured the library of Ubar would have comic books, or that Hypatia would know anything about them. He missed her.
Okay, I guess I can't break that pot. Whatever. Makes no sense, but whatever. I don't have enough to level up yet. Hey, that's Lapino. He's dead. Well, he looks dead, I should say.
As he came around the bend, there was Lapino, unconscious on the side of the path. And Renato could smell a familiar, sweet, smoky scent. Who? Zenobia. It had to be. She never used a combat spell when she could use drowsy gas. That meant she had the Ibla Stone.
Oh no.
What would it do to her? She hated her father now. She'd kill him for sure. The council wouldn't mind if she killed the Emperor, but murdering her father would destroy her. He had to get to whatever ledge she was on and talk her down from it. We'll always have Paris, he thought. And then he died.
How stupid eye things destroy my health. 2 hits and I'm dead. Well, I guess that's why you gotta not get captured or seen by them, but jeez, 2 hits? He one-hitted me, bruh. What? Alright, I guess I gotta just be more safe than I have ever fucking been.
Didn't your mother tell you it's rude to stare? Snapped Renato, a little smug.
I'm just gonna ignore all the bad puns. Oh, come! Why does it one hit, bruh? That's so stupid. Like, at least be a little bit more forgiving. One hit.
Oh, should have
I killed it, but it
thought.
killed me.
And then he never thought again.
Oh my god. That's so stupid.
Long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
I need health and energy. Oh.
Or I could go that way, he thought.
Ah, beautiful. I have full energy and almost full health. That's beautiful. Thanks, game. I really needed that. So that's actually gonna help me in the long run here.
Everyone in the council chamber was dead. Zenobia stood shivering in the courtyard, drenched in blood. Why? He managed. They started arguing with me. I lost my temper and I wanted their blood. Not me. The stone did. Why did you take it from Lupino? I had a plan. You had a stupid plan, she said. I'm going to go kill my father now. No, you can't. You'll just take his place. You'll become worse than him. Get out of my way, or I'll kill you too.
Oh my god, do I let her go to kill her father? But he'll use that thing and he'll die. God damn it.
You won't kill me, he said. And I won't let you kill the Emperor. Enraged, she raised the sword. You hate him too? He could sense the Iblis stone, yearning for his death. But she didn't strike. If you kill him, he'll destroy you. I know you. Shut up! She shouted, her sword trembling. I won't lose you again. Not for anything. Get away from me, he said, and he was very close. I can't lose you again. And he was in reach of her sword now. I hate him! I hate you too! I love you, he said for the very first time. And then she was weeping. He was holding her. The sword had dropped from her hand. He glanced at the Iblis stone. It was no longer the black of the void. It looked like coal. No. It glowed, like a cinder. It was crackling, burning, crumbling into ashes. You've always loved me, haven't you? She said. She was weak. The stone had taken so much from her. Always, he said. She staggered as he helped her up. Let me take you away. Where? The island of Avalon. The sisters will heal you. He will follow us. Then we need the Farfarer, the fastest ship in the Empire.
I wonder where this is gonna go, because it can only end badly. I don't think there is a good end in this damn game. It doesn't seem like there is, but I feel like I was close to having a reasonable end. I don't think I've been here, like, at all.
The Empire had seized his ship. They'd have to take it back.
No, I've been here with her before, I think. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I've been here before.
The portal was heavily guarded. It must go someplace they really didn't want it to go. Zenobia was in no shape to fight. But he never fought so well. He wasn't fighting for money or loot or a cause. He was fighting for her. For them. His sword danced, his feet flew, and the ravens recoiled from his ferocity. The platform used a hybrid propulsion system fueled by anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
Oh shit. Forgot about these stupid cannon things.
And there it was, his beautiful skycraft, the Farfarer. They would fare very far indeed, beyond the Empire, beyond the reach of the Empire, to the mystical island of Avalon. He didn't know exactly where it was, but he knew he could find it. And they would find peace there. Second star on the right, and straight on till morning, laughed Zenobia. And they laughed together for the first time in a long time.
Oh shit. Game, please, I need like just a little bit of health and I'll be okay. Anything better than freaking 15, because I'll die if I'm not careful. So I gotta be super careful now. Oh, come on!
A pirate, he thought.
I was like in the middle of grabbing a dude, that's why I got hit like that. cutting it way too fucking close.
But they did not go unnoticed. Scout ships lifted off, and a long lance of the Imperial flagship. Bernardo turned downwind to gain speed. The Raven ships could pursue, but they couldn't close. The Farspeaker croaked, "You return her and live!" "Go sacrifice yourself," yelled Bernardo. "Then you won't have her either." On the flagship, the Emperor was readying some arcane weapon. It couldn't be. It was the core. A devastating beam lanced out of the flagship. Bernardo zigzagged wildly to keep the Farfare out of it. Now the Raven scout ships were closing the distance, and the beam was getting closer too. Then came a blinding flash, and the air was searingly hot all around him. There was a thunderous, deafening roar. He could smell burnt oak and burnt feathers and burnt flesh. But when he could hear and see again, they were alive and unhurt. And they were alone in the sky. Zenobia embraced him. They had done it. Through luck and through love, they had won the war. "Avalon, here we come," he said as he held her arms wide in the prow of the boat and let her feel its speed. "Maybe the real Avalon is wherever we're together," she said. And so, after a bit of an argument, Bernardo and Zenobia went to one of the two Avalons. The one shrouded in mists, or the one in their hearts. But which one they went to, I'll never tell.
Oh, okay.
He'd done it. He'd forged his own destiny. Well, he hadn't actually done it. But he knew what he would do. Bernardo smiled at the book. He practically wanted to kiss it. The kid's sacrifice hadn't been in vain. He'd saved the book, and saved the world. Bernardo owed him and his mother so much. Bernardo lowered the mainsail, and let the Farfarer shoot forward in the breeze. Second star to the right, and straight on till morning. This time, he would win.
Roll credits. Okay, we got the true end. Cool. But there's other endings that I really want to see, so there is that. But, you know, if y'all want to see that, it's up to y'all. It's not really up to me, because I'm gonna see it regardless, but you know, if y'all want to see it, show that support. Even though that's a complete joke, though. Because I'm just gonna record it, I'm just gonna stream it any damn way, so it won't matter. That's very, very, very cool. I got the true end of the damn game. So I'm just let these credits roll, man, because it's worth it. Because now I get to relax and contemplate, like, everything. Because there's other endings I need to go about seeing. I wonder if I can even see those endings, though, because I got the true end, so will I still be able to see those the other endings? Because if not, I probably shouldn't have gotten the true end straight away. But if I can, then I guess it won't matter. Which is okay either way. I'm just gonna have to wait to the credits roll to find out, because I get to really think about, like, everything. Because, regardless of what I do, the thing is, there's like, cause all the multiple endings, like, even if the game lets me see those endings, it's still a matter of well, I say if I can get to them, but it's a matter of how I'm gonna get to them, because the things that we know for sure is that I forgot her name, no, not Lapino, but Zenobia. There we go. Zenobia still has a thing for the main hero dude. Lapino's a traitor. The Zenobia's father is, like, completely evil. I don't know how he got evil like that, but he's completely batshit crazy. And he wants to, like, basically destroy and rule everything for some reason and sacrifice his daughter to bring back the evil gods or some shit. Which is completely fucked, but there is that. Reward. Hero path completed. The Ibia Stone and Sky Ripper are always active. Okay, what exactly does that mean? Oh, so I can completely start a new story if I wanted to. So, oh my god, okay. That's kind of fucked, though. I wonder how I get story 1. 'Cause I got story 5 by doing the things that I figured as much would happen. I don't... This game makes me think. That's good, but...
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer.
Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis Stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it. To take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion. And he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
But I've already gotten the true end, though, so... I don't know. I'm gonna call it a session, get some food, relax for a little bit. And I might come back to this, I might not. I will, oh shit. Look at yawning and shit, apologize for that. I will come back to it eventually, just, I don't know if I'm gonna come back to it right away. Cause this has taken everything out of me. Like, it took all kinds of energy out of me. I didn't really do much but play a game, but still, fucking playing a game non-stop with no breaks takes a lot out of you. Cause you need to rest every now and then. Like a 5-minute break or a 10-minute break. I mean, I was using the cutscenes and shit as like small breathers, but they didn't last long, so there is that. But whatever the case is, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys stick around. I will try to get all the possible endings. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but I will try. That's gonna be a bitch and a half, but hopefully I can do it. I don't know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys stick around, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As soon as I end this one, though.